Hi, happy Friday everyone. In this series of comparison of concentration of Chanel perfumes, we have Sycomore. So Sycomore is a fragrance that is all about vetiver. To me anyways, that's center and the focus of this fragrance, and it's one of the first vetiver fragrances that I've ever kind of liked or tried. I actually tried and liked. So I bought a bottle of EDP for a really good price. Early on, it might have been, I just want to say 2021 maybe. And I have enjoyed the fragrance. This is my second bottle of Sycomore. I have decanted some, but this is also my second bottle of Sycomore. And even though people often refer to it as to any vetiver fragrance as masculine, I find it quite unisex. So this one is quite unisex, maybe a little bit masculine leaning. Scale of 0 to 10, 0 being completely feminine, 10 being completely masculine. This falls on a 6 to me. So it's pretty, I would say it's pretty safe. Again, that depends on your taste and what you tolerate and what you don't. So it seems like there are 3 entries for Sycomore on Fragrantica. One is, I don't know, it's probably for EDT, and says that it was launched in 2008, and the nose behind it is Jacques Polch. The other one I just found, it was the Parfum, and the Parfum was launched in 2022, and the nose behind it is Olivier Polch. And let's see if there's, I think there's one more formulation of Sycomore, and this says Sycomore Eau de Parfum Chanel, and that is 2016. So this is kind of changing from EDT to EDP. The notes that are mentioned in Fragrantica, for 2 of them are the same and 1 is different. The bottom one you see here is vetiver, cedar, vanilla, and iris and leather. That's for Parfum. And the top one with a little bit more of notes, vetiver is cypress, juniper, spices, sandalwood, pink pepper, tobacco, aldehydes, and violet. That's for EDP and EDT. Now, I don't know that I can pick up that many differences between the Parfum and EDP. I do not have the EDT, and I'm actively looking for one, but let's see if I can find one. But I wore Parfum yesterday, and it is absolutely gorgeous, I find. So let's do a little discussion about the vetiver. How does it smell like? Vetiver, let's see, I'm opening a website, I can add it to the comments. This is the vetiver plant, specifically known as Vetiveria zizanoides, is a remarkable botanic species with rich history, deep intertwined with perfumery, wellness, and cultural significance. It's a perennial grass that belongs to some sort of family that I can't pronounce. It is native to Indian subcontinent, particularly the regions of India and Sri Lanka. And however, it has been cultured elsewhere, like South Asia. And there is plantations of vetiver in Haiti, Indonesia, China, and the Comoros Islands, wherever that is. So I actually, the first time I smelled vetiver, it was back in my perfumery course in Grasse, like a raw material vetiver. And it didn't really smell like vetiver to me. It was quite smoky and almost gasoline-like. And I'm reading that Haitian vetiver has that kind of more of pronounced smoky aspects of vetiver. The true essence of vetiver, it's in its roots. The aromatic treasure of vetiver is extracted from the plant's thick underground root system. And they are known for their earthy, woody scent, which is the basis for essential oil. And it has some healing properties in some cultures, and talks about the different aspects of vetiver that could be earthy, which is the most prominent, Its earthiness includes a robust and grounding aroma reminiscent of damp, fertile soil. That's not what I usually experience from vetiver. Maybe I'm nose blind to that aspect of it. The woody aspect, vetiver features pronounced woody undertones. These notes evoke this essence of aged and weathered wood, contributing to the overall depth and richness of the fragrance. I do smell some woody aspects into it, but more of the other aspects that's going to be mentioned here. Sweet and smoky, it's vetiver offers a subtle sweetness that balances the composition. It's often likened to the sweetness of caramel or brown sugar. I do not smell that from vetiver. Green and fresh, this is true. Despite its deep and heavy aroma, vetiver also carries elements of greenness and freshness. This facet introduces a touch of vitality and herbal allure to the scent. It almost like, to me sometimes is like a little bit of a citrusy aspect. And apparently the plant is closely related to lemongrass and citronella. So it makes sense that it has a little bit of that kind of facet. Then there's the leathery and balsamic. Some individuals detect leathery balsamic qualities within the vetiver aroma. The subtle nuances further contribute to the fragrance complexity and sophistication. So there was somewhere else that it had mentioned that smoky quality, which I don't really get a lot of smoky quality in the vetiver perfumes, such as Sycomore, smells like a little bit of a burnt hazelnut, which absolutely true to me. I do smell that, like heavily toasted nuts, not burnt, but it's a heavily toasted hazelnut. That is a plus the citrusy facet and a little bit of a woody facet of it are the most prominent to me. Anyway, so I wore the Sycomore Parfum yesterday, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Much more potent than Coromandel Parfum in comparison of longevity and projection. But about 6 hours, it's kind of a skin scent. EDP I sprayed this morning. I'm gonna say Parfum maybe is a little bit, tad bit sweeter, but that's all. The difference between the two of them is abysmal to me, to my nose. Now, maybe big difference with EDT, but this is what I smell. And EDP I sprayed about just after 6. So it's been about 7 hours, and still, I thought I couldn't smell it anymore. And then I'm working from home today. I went downstairs to grab myself a cup of tea, and as I started moving, I started smelling it. So it's still there. To me, I mean, 7 hours, 8 hours is a good amount of time for a fragrance to last. I don't want it to last after my work hours anyways. Yeah, that's it. So that's the comparison between Sycomore EDP and Sycomore Parfum. If you know of something else about these perfumes, or you have comments about Sycomore EDT, please let me know in the comments, and please subscribe. Apparently most people who watch my videos are not subscribed to the channel. Ultimate sin. Okay, see you later. Bye.